Well, here we are on YouTube, and this is where both myself, Nathan, and my good friend Ryan are together in the same space.
I don't think my feet have ever been on camera.
Why are we debuting that?
Some people have a foot fetish. Maybe there's some guy out there. Pay me. How much?
Oh my gosh!
How sexy are those? You want to nibble on those toes? Do you? Yeah.
Gross.
You want to nibble on those? Yeah. Is that worth it?
Stop.
Is that worth it? OnlyFans foot. Ryan's OnlyFans feet. All right. Might make more money than this stupid channel. All right.
Thank you for joining us from wherever you're joining us from. Both Ryan and I are nothing but professionals. So this is from Celeste, who has been supporting us, especially on this particular journey, on the X Factor journey. I can't believe we're doing part 7 of this right now.
Part 7. It's halfway through. I think there's 14 parts.
It's time to explore this. You ready to go?
I cannot wait to see this. I hope we see more cooking.
Hi, he's Louis.
This is question time with my co-host, Aiden Grimshaw. This is Aiden. What about our panel, Aiden?
Oh yeah, the panel. Tracy, introduce yourself to that camera right there. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tracy.
She's Tracy. She's Tracy. And this is Wagner. Wagner, introduce yourself. Wagner, now, Wagner.
Hello.
Okay, now Leah, can you introduce yourself?
Oh, poor guy.
I know.
Oh, man.
All right, now you. Come on, Curly.
I feel bad for him.
And what about this Irish kid down here? Come on now, say hi.
How are you? Hey, that's the panel.
The first question is from the guy with
The sombrero.
This question is from Sabia Baig. Can you speak any other languages?
Can you speak any other languages?
languages.
No.
Niall?
No.
Tracy?
No.
Wagner?
Portuguese and Spanish, and I studied German and French, although I'm not fluent in it.
That's very interesting, Wagner. Give us a bit of each.
Italian.
And Italian.
He's like more to say.
I know. I feel bad.
Do it now.
Okay, we've got to move on to the next question.
Okay. The next question is from half man, half woman.
This question is from Chiara Salter. Where do you want to be in the next 2 years?
Where do you want to be in the next 2 years? Tracy?
I want to be living in London, successful music career, perhaps a little ring on it. If you like it.
Sorry, who's that? Did that happen for her? You let us know. Did she get her? Did she get her dream? Is she at least in London? Did she at least make?
She make it to London?
Even I can get to London.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Yeah!
Yeah! Wagner?
In 2 years' time, I would like to be on stage, still.
Which stage?
Where?
Any stage.
Give me a postcode.
So we definitely know Wagner did not really have much of a career after. Like, we did a little research on his Instagram last video, and he had 3,000 followers on his Instagram.
I don't know the postcodes in Hawaii.
I like...
I want to be living in London, but I want to have a house in America as well, because I like America.
Wow.
A house that you could share with One Direction. Yes.
Or maybe someone else. The final question is from the man in which hat?
The witches.
Hat.
This question is from Robbie Willoughby. Who do you think is the fittest contestant?
Who do you think the fittest contestant is? And Tracy, you don't have to say me.
Aiden Grimshaw.
Whoa, yeah, bring in that show, man.
Sorry.
That's just that reaction again. Baggers, who's the fittest?
Tracy.
I can sense some love in this room.
I know he's on TV. He's with the other guys.
He's literally like this around a teenage girl.
I know, it's weird. It's a little weird. Now, I know he's not doing anything on tours. I'm sure Wagner is above board. But there's a small part of me, like, if I was on this game show, we're in our late 40s, the latest 40 you can be in. If I was at a contest at a house, I would do everything I could to not appear, my arm around.
Oh, yeah.
Look what happens to these poor boys when they are friendly with each other.
Right. Everything gets into conspiracy theories. Yeah, I would be like this most of the time, and I wouldn't care if people were like, boy, you're really standoffish.
No, my hands are here. Can't touch you.
No.
Yeah. I know he's innocent, and that he's probably seen as a father figure type. I get it. But just watching this, you can't help but go there about his age, they're minors, most of them here.
Yeah.
But Wagner's above board. We love him.
What about you? Has a curly McHazza man?
Probably Aidan Grimshaw. Or Tracy.
Right. Don't be greedy. And what about Niall?
You, of course, Louis.
I thought you'd never mention it. What? A big thanks to our panel and our Talk customers for those lovely questions. Good night.
Live from Fountain Studios, London. This is Pop, Flop, and Fizzle.
Oh, another reaction. The reaction.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Got McFly's new single, Shine a Light.
Oh, McFly.
Go on, Tom.
You said McFly? No. Oh, yes, it is.
It's alright. It's alright.
Yeah.
Next up, we have
Wait.
That's
Is that McFly? And they said it was all right.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Little did they know that they would have that band opening for them at some point. That would actually.
It's alright.
Oh.
Oh.
Take That's new single, The Flood.
That's boring.
Massive Take That fans. Personally, I'm a massive Robbie fan. He's my absolute idol.
That's boring.
Poppity pop, Robbie.
And I'm a big Mark Owen fan because he's the same size as me.
So who's gonna clash in the house?
Sharon Wagner. It's a bit of a nasty pasty sometimes.
This is our impression of Sharon.
Wagner! Let's do Wagner instead.
Wagner,
I will take you on holiday.
you are so beautiful. I want to kiss you.
This is our Bellamy impression. Oh, nobody clean. Oh no!
Stole my egg.
We're gonna have to write our names on every piece of food. Oh, I gotta have faith, the faith. I gotta have faith, the faith.
Their Wagner pressure was them being groped.
I know.
And yes, Pauline, did we react to that song with McFly, now Ollie and James? Very well could have. We react to so many performances and songs, it's hard to keep everything in the memory bank. We love McFly, and that we love their later stuff more than anything, and their live performances.
Well, and if we did, that would have been...
Yeah, I would have kind of been on board.
A year or so ago, cataloging that back, maybe even 2 years. Yeah, that would be...
It's not a standout song.
Like, when I heard the song, I was like, I recognize that that's a McFly song. I just don't remember the reaction.
It's just funny that they're reacting to a band that would be opening for them, and they become friends. And quite frankly, it was McFly opening for One Direction that kind of did help get them more fans, did it not?
Yeah.
I think so, didn't it?
I think so. Obviously, One Direction surpassed McFly. We're not trying to say they're better. I'm just saying they definitely got a little boost.
Lead up to the 4th live show.
We're One Direction, and this is our video diary week 4.
Right on the stairs.
I think we'd all agree that last weekend was our best performance.
Yeah, we loved it.
As everyone knows, we had to change our song last minute.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. As everyone knows, or nobody knows, we had to change our song last minute. It was a bit stressful at first, but like obviously we all agreed with Simon on it, and he loved it. We loved it, and I think it paid off in the end because it was probably one of the best songs I think we've done over the weeks.
And it was a little bit different for us to do a slower song than a ballad, which is what Danny asked for as well. So we just wanted to put that in there just to show we do follow.
So that we're versatile. So again,
yeah,
that one was for you, Danny.
So we've been going through a few of your questions this week. We've got this one from Rianne, who says, if you didn't audition for the X Factor, what would you be doing career-wise right now? Harry?
Baker.
I think I'd be at college studying and working in a bakery.
Yay!
I was going to be going to uni to do sound engineering.
Brilliant. Zayn?
I was going to go to uni to do an English degree and then become a teacher.
And what about you, Liam?
Just like Nathan.
I'd be in a factory building aeroplanes.
What, sorry?
A factory building aeroplanes.
Pause for a sec.
Okay.
A serious moment, actually. Yeah, obviously, Liam's passing. This is going to be it's going to be interesting to see a lot of these little clips of just whatever to what it might trigger. And this triggered for me a sliding doors or had Liam not been on this show, he would still be alive.
Yeah.
One could argue he was in the position he was in, for better or for worse, because of the journey that this started and what life could have been. So he's saying, the question was, if you weren't on this show, where would you be? And he's like, oh, I'd like to build airplanes. So the chance of him building airplanes in some factory or plant and being the subject of social media scrutiny, being an airplane builder, probably unlikely. He's a smart kid, probably would have done well. And his life would have been whatever. Good-looking guy, educated, wife and kids. Imagine if he was born without the ability to sing, but everything else about him, DNA for DNA, was Liam. But he just couldn't sing. He sounded like a dying frog. So he wouldn't be on the show. It's just weird how...
Yeah.
I know that goes for every celebrity or everyone that makes these... But that's the butterfly effect, essentially, of he goes on this show, has great success, world stage, huge fandom, and the mental health issues that transpired because of it.
I agree.
Obviously, that line of thinking came to me as, here's poor Liam saying what he would do. And it's funny, he was even getting teased right there for it.
Sure.
Did you catch that?
Oh, yeah.
I know Louis is being silly, and we love all the boys, but you can sense right there, poor, serious Liam saying, I'd like to build planes. And Louis like, yeah, sure. Why did he get that response? It's interesting to see these dynamics. Maybe they mean nothing. Maybe they mean everything. I don't know.
Liam was one of the first ones to try and get on the show and fail the first time around, and then came back and
it shows his work ethic.
He had a lot of drive. All I can say with Liam is that there seems to be quite the recipe for him for why everything has happened. Unfortunately, it's not hard to see everyone else becoming successful, him heaping on the I'm not like everyone else that was in one direction, and trying to there's just so many pieces to this recipe that makes it a real tragedy.
It's all around sad. Yes, you could argue, well, Ryan, he could have been driving to work one day and got hit by a drunk driver. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
We've got another question from Elaine. And Elaine says, if you couldn't bath in water, what would you bath in, Liam?
What would I bath in? Oh, I don't know.
Liam.
Icing sugar.
Liam says, icing sugar.
Yummy.
The next question is from Grace, and she says, do you think the media attention and female attention are getting to your head, Harry?
I think the media attention and the attention from...
Did you laugh because he said head?
No, because he said Harry.
Is it getting to your head?
Oh.
Because look, why did he bust
No,
that?
he laughed because he was looking in the wrong direction.
Oh, sorry.
He was looking up at here.
The wrong direction?
Yes.
All right, sorry, that was my brain then.
We've seen this one already, and I remember feeling the first time around kind of watching Louis do his jokes, whatever. This time around, I'm like, it's irritating. If I was Liam, I'd be irritated with Louis as well. I just feel like...
Why is Nathan my friend is what he's trying to say. He's like, this is code for... Ryan, that was funny the first time. Barely. Why am I still with this guy?
No, it's not.
The girls
I actually feel
I think it's still very weird for us. So it's hard for it to go to our heads because we still see it as strange, and we still
it's very weird.
We don't completely understand it. It's really strange every time it happens. So I don't think it'll go to our heads.
I think the funny thing is as well that we're all just normal people.
I'd just like to make a shout out to Izzy, Jess, and Viviana, and I think we've got one more question from Celia.
What is the most loving and caring thing you would ever do for a girl? Right, straight over to you, Lynn.
I would take a girl on a romantic holiday.
Okay, and you now?
Bring her out.
Brilliant, and Zayn?
Yep, I'd probably...
Okay then, and what about you, Harry?
I think I would write them a song.
You'd what?
Write them a song.
Okay, Ow. Right then, my son, then.
Well, that's the end of our video diary for this week. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope we'll be doing another one next week. Thanks for
See you
your support
later.
so far.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Now, Rebecca's hair seemed to be causing her a little bit of trouble as it kept flopping in front of one of her eyes. What she needs is Harry Styles' trademark hair removal manoeuvre. You know the one, you just wait for the camera to be far enough away and then use your hand to swish it to one side. It's simple but effective. Even Trake's mastered it.
Thanks, Danny.
So, in your own time, Rebecca, just give it a go. Right, go for it. Anytime now. Anytime right now. Because the camera's cut away, so just do it now. Just before the camera cut... Oh, no. Maybe next time. Thanks anyway, though, Harry. Who has he learnt that from? Now, I really like One Direction, especially Zayn, or as I like to call him, the human echo.
Nobody likes, nobody likes.
Oh my gosh. I bet your game loved hearing that.
That could be really annoying.
That could be really annoying.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Biscuits?
Biscuits.
Theme this week is
I'm sorry, that guy was not funny.
No, I thought it was hilarious. What's his at? Can I follow his comedy reels on Instagram? My internet friends, who is he? And give me his Instagram count right now. Let's go. I want to know who he is. Because that was comedy gold. Hey, if you ever flip in your hair, do it like Harry Styles. Okay, Rebecca, try it. Oh, you did it at the wrong time. That was the bit.
Yes, I know.
Holy. Okay, now it's Halloween. Now it's Halloween week. Okay.
I'm Lily from One Direction, and it's Halloween!
It's been covered a few times by different artists, but we want to make it our own. They're on about bringing not backing dancers, but backing ghosts. If it gets too scary, we could be going home.
oh my god, we're waiting for One Direction and not we get an autograph.
How? Just there signing some autographs. Gets a bit busy at this time of the morning.
Is it a Halloween theme?
Harry's probably the most nervous out of us all, I think. And it's more of a physical sort of thing. He can't help it, but he starts feeling really like nauseous.
Connie has sent you a treat. Nice. We are going to Tiny Temper's gig. That's the guy who does the rap.
Yeah! Oh my god! The guy that does the rap!
Yeah! Obviously, I've seen the way you threw
What is he doing? Oh no! Whoa! What?
I feel so invigorated. I feel fabulous. I feel young again. Thank you,
So we're off to choreography. Time to do some.
You should be proud of me. I had 5 different jokes during that bit. I didn't say one of them. 5 jokes.
That's a lot of jokes, Ryan.
3 really good ones, 2 maybe not so good that I could have said, but I didn't say any of them. When Harry said something about a treat, I didn't say anything.
Where's the fly swatter?
When she was jumping up and down, didn't say anything.
It's gonna hit you instead. Okay,
I didn't say anything.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
I didn't say anything. I kept all the jokes to myself.
So magnanimous.
Thank you, sir.
And because it's Halloween, we're going to London Dungeons.
Welcome to the London Dungeon.
I actually was really scared then.
We'd attach it to the tongue and then twist it once, twice, 3 times, and again!
I think I want to get out now.
I think I actually just had a heart attack.
We had is like.
Yeah.
It's actually quite scary. Pretty mental. It's cool though, we love it. Look how many people there are. We've got dedicated fans already.
It's really nice. I think we can get these fish boys, yeah?
1, time. Breakfast time.
Zayn wants to become a makeup artist, as we can see here.
I think tonight.
Just hearing Thrill in the background, of course, just made me think of Michael Jackson, and just made me think about just hearing that Thriller song, which is not even one of his greatest songs, just how good of his songs were.
Oh yeah,
they're just such good.
Immediately, you're like into the groove of it by hearing it. A couple of things I'm thinking of here.
Yes,
one thing, and I don't know if I've really come across this as strongly before. I usually am. When we started with One Direction, I wasn't anti-Harry. I was just like, yeah, I get it. He's the cutest kid, and blah, blah, blah. But I'm really starting to see why people were drawn towards Harry. And I would say, like, watching all 5 of them there on the stairway, I'll bet you there was a lot of Louis haters at the beginning. And we liked Louis because we understood Louis,
when he's all grown up.
When he's grown up and moved on as doing a solo career, we really fell in love with Louis. But I can see people not liking him at the beginning. And because, just everyone else's personalities were still developing, I can see Niall as a favorite in the beginning because he seems to be very like steady Eddie, like nothing's going to throw him off. Harry just seems to do deadpan humor so well, plus just a cutie pie. So I can see that that's what was happening.
Tonight's going to be very scary. I'm Harry, and I'm still Louis.
Yeah.
Me and the stylist got bored, so we've crimped my hair for the day.
Patting the dog. You screw the light bulb, and then you just go crazy.
Barbara Streisand. I'm seeing the comments come in, and like, I guess you're right. I never really accounted for the fact that the audience is teenagers.
Oh, right.
And a teenage audience wouldn't cringe as much as we do. So yeah, you're totally right.
Yeah, I provide the cringe for the adults on this channel.
Yeah. As an adult watching it, I would have been like, who is this kid?
Yeah, and you're right. So teenage, 14-year-old girl.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, he's
silly and he's handsome.
See, those were the girls that I always wanted to see my stupidity and think I was funny too, but it never worked.
Ain't that a kick in the head? Ain't that a kick in the head, Nathan? Oh, those poor girls.
Some of you already know the story. I'll just retell it really quickly. Girl I really liked, really cute girl. I ended up trying to impress her. What's going on?
I'm reenacting.
Oh, this is a reenactment.
Yeah.
Okay. I tried to impress her. I was like in this lake, getting all wet with water and stuff, and I see her in the distance, and I'm like, I think I can impress her. I know what I'll do. I'll shake like a dog. I'll run up to her and shake like a dog. And like had a bunch of friends that I didn't know sitting at a picnic table. She's on a blanket. So I get as wet as I can, come out of the water, and I go running up to her, and I just start to flail like a dog. I kicked her in the head, and she went down face first on the ground, and all of her friends are staring at me like, who are you? First of all, because they didn't know who I was. And then second of all, they were just like I just looked at their faces, and I started realizing that was the dumbest thing I've ever done. Yeah. So anyway, I get the attempt, but because I don't know, maybe it's because I'm so self-conscious about being too overly goofy after multiple times of trying to impress girls with humor that I see it in younger boys, and I'm like, oh, that's going to end up kicking you in the head later.
And I kissed her the next year.
He's not lying. Okay.
And Simon and the Groups, Belle Ami, and One Direction.
My category is going to be focused and determined, and they want to win. And so do I.
Up next, it's One Direction.
Yeah, I think you did. Like subtle one.
You are my guilty pleasure.
You are my guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure.
Simon's putting all his energies into the boy band One Direction, and it's not fair.
Oh,
dig. But as I walked up the ducks back to me, I don't care.
For Louis to say that was a bit harsh because it made it look like we're the bad guys. It seemed like it took a bit of our hard work away. This for us is it's actually unbelievable. We were all sat in the car today and I think it was Liam that said it all feels like a dream and that we're going to wake up and our mum's going to be like there, get up, get ready for school sort of thing.
The song which we've chosen this week, the boys love the song. It's about showing them as singers.
I think it's easy for people at home to look at us and think that we're just having fun, but the reason we're having fun is because we're working hard.
And they're doing what they should be doing. If they're not a fantastic boy band, they would not be getting that attention.
Who's that? Who's this? What's that?
One Direction.
I think you're right on what Louis. We've definitely understood a lot of Louis's personality as he grows into it later, and the struggles and things that he had. Like you say, he's probably hiding behind a lot of that, using humor to try and hide. And obviously, it worked because they just thought he was a cutie pie back then. As a younger audience would think that's hilarious. I wanted to mention how much more I have such an appreciation for Zayn. We're at the stage now with Zayn where we've come obviously full circle. We love his new album. We love his vibe that he's putting out right now. It's very easy and fulfilling actually to watch him perform and watch him do his new stuff. More interesting to me to look back at Zayn kind of like feeling, how do I find the fine line between like performance and being an introvert so that I can get my energy back, so that I can keep on putting on this face to try and stay out there. It is quite fascinating to watch and to know that.
We just did Zayn's Hot Ones. Great video. We loved it. The highlight reaction. I think we had fun with that.
Yes.
We got chicken tonight. It's not spicy. It is balsamic soaked.
Oh my gosh.
Chicken.
I'm eating so well. Ryan's wife is such a fantastic cook.
She's a good person. She's my better 5, 6.
She's the better half.
Better 5, 6.
Yeah, this is like 1/8 of what. I'm just kidding.
Who would want to? It's funny. I tear myself apart. Who would want to date a guy like me? My wife. Oh,
who's fantastic. Who says a lot about you.
I always say the worst quality she ever had was marrying me. Whoa, we're thinking right away.
Yeah.
Let's turn around. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Oh, eyeliner.
This is a tough song.
It's a lot of makeup.
Yeah, it's a tough.
Oh, okay.
Every now and then I get a little bit nervous that the best of all the years have gone by. Every now and then I get a little bit terrified, and then I see the look in your eyes. Bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart, and I need you now tonight.
Ooh.
And I need you more than ever. And if you'll only hold me tight, we'll be holding on forever. And we'll only be making it right, 'cause we'll never be wrong. Together we can take it to the end of the night. Your love is like a shadow of me all the time. All of the time. So close to it, I'm always in the dark. Living in a body, getting you in our spark. I really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Once upon a time I was falling in love, and now I'm only falling apart. Nothing I can do, total eclipse of the heart.
No, I got lots of comments. Yep.
Okay, so this is one of my favorite songs. Some artists will have a song or two that, I might not know their catalog at all, but there's some certain songs that they just resonate. They have a really great sound. There's just some compositions that just stand the test of time. I love this song. I have literally listened to this song. Just like, I'm bored. I'm going to listen to Total Eclipse of the Heart. It's a beautiful song, beautiful composition. And when I heard the chords right away, I said, Eclipse of the Heart. Yeah, it is. So it's hard not to judge the singing from these young lads to a professional consummate artist and composition. I was like, this is a song where you need a really strong vocal performance. And they sang within their range. I get it. But this song is such a powerful song. Bonnie Tyler, when she sings this song, is such a powerful vocal performance. That's the problem. Like, do you undersell the Bodyguard song or the Titanic song, whatever? I guess you can if you can't reach those ranges. But Zayn at the end showcased a little bit of, put me in, coach. You know, he should have maybe been the highlight singer throughout the song. It sounds fine because they're all singing together. Again, if you threw me in as the sixth member, I might be able to blend in too. You know, it's always the difficult part about boy groups or groups of singers is that you get enough people singing together at some point. Like if you put me in the chorus of 1,000 amazing singers, my voice won't change the song. So at some point, they always harmonize fine. But this is a song where they could have showcased a little bit more of Zayn.
I think this is their absolute worst performance I've ever seen. Yeah. There were times when they were singing when I felt like this is kind of a bunch of kids at a karaoke bar trying to sing a song. Really, there's pitchiness. People pointed out that Harry was really like putting on a show, but it didn't match the fact that others were doing almost nothing. And then the pitchiness in their vocals, that's kind of what threw me off. I've been wrong before when we did these pre-game show analysis before we hear what the hosts say.
I'm sure Simon loved it.
Oh, and I'm sure the Scottish girl, that was great. That was the best thing I've ever seen. But somebody better say something about how it didn't really do anything for me.
I think if Randy Jackson was here, a couple of pitchy parts there, dog. You know, a couple pitchy parts there.
Some little pitch problems. I mean, there were a couple little pitchy things in there for me, but there was a couple little pitch problems here and there. But the verses were very pitchy.
Oh, the son loves it. He loves it.
Yeah.
Well, he's selling the band now. He knows
Oh, yeah.
Why is he taking that song? But it absolutely works. And I love the whole Twilight vampire thing going on in the band. And you definitely gel with the band. And everywhere I go, girls are saying, do you know One Direction? Tell One Direction I love it. I think there's definitely something great about you. You definitely gelled as friends. I love the way you all sing. Simon, it actually is working. I'm not sure what the song has to do with Halloween. What's it got to do with Halloween?
An eclipse.
Huh?
It's an eclipse.
But guys, you're brilliant. Keep doing it.
Translation. Make sure that you keep paying me all that big bucks for this band that you're supporting here, Simon, because I don't want to say anything bad about them. That's my guess.
The theme is Halloween, so that was kind of a fair question. The Louis judge said was, what does a total eclipse of the heart have to do with Halloween? So he's saying eclipse. It's an eclipse. Like moon, Halloween. That's a stretch.
It is a stretch.
That's a bit of a stretch. Now, I would have liked to actually have done a song for them. Like they could have done they could have fun song with the Monster Mash or something. I don't know.
Oh, like you would have said, like suggested something
like that, because that's a tough song to sing. But you can already see here, Simon, you might be able to pull the wool over these young audience. Not me, Simon. He's a businessman. He already sees the dollar signs. He knows what the support is right now with the fan base. He sees dollar signs. So at this point, they're already going to not be able to do any wrong. They're already in his books. They're the band. They're right. I put my full support behind this band. So he's like, at the end of that, he's just because Simon's performing for the voting audience now. Now he's the sixth member.
Oh, of course.
You get what I'm saying? So he's performing for the voting audience.
So I guess the last thing, I know that people aren't going to like what I'm saying about this, but here's the thing. The Viva La Vida, it wasn't great, but that was like them early on.
That's true.
And they've had some time to grow, and that just looked like a little bit thrown together at the last minute. That's just me. But I'm the tough judge.
No, you are the tough judge, but I don't think it was a great performance. I think it was it was a song choice. I try not to compare it to the Bonnie Tyler version, but it's impossible not to. So if you're going to tackle a song, make it your own.
Yes.
Or emulate the original. And they did neither.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before, you are a boy band doing exactly what a boy band should do. I'm looking at you and I'm thinking
is that the mother?
Even better than any other week. You make vampire
this was during the Twilight days, was it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Party.
I want to hear what you...
Everybody mentions One Direction. I think that you've got a really long way to go in this competition.
I think you have a long way to go.
Guys, once again, a great performance. What I really admire about you guys is, I know people are under pressure when you go into a competition like this. You've got to remember you're 16, 17 years old. The way that you conducted yourselves, don't believe the hype, work hard, rehearse. Honestly, total pleasure working with you there.
I didn't see any of this in rehearsal. It's scaring me a little bit, I've got to be honest with you. Boys, wonderful feedback across the board tonight. You picked a really old song as well, and you made that work. How do you feel?
Unbelievable. The crowd.
There was no mention of the performance. They're just hyping them as a product now. And that kind of takes away to me, this is taking away from the authenticity of the show to some degree.
Yeah.
I get it. I know it's entertainment. Tickets, CD sales, album sales, box office sales. I'm not begrudging capitalism and entertainmentism together. I understand it. But as a competition show, it isn't that anymore. It's now the boys, they're a product. They're already a product.
Yeah.
There was no mention of the performance at all. It wasn't a very good performance. But they're past that. They're past that talk now, I think.
Here's what I wonder if anybody stepped up to them and just said, okay, let's cut through the BS now. Here's what needs to happen. You guys need to fix this, this, and this. You need to work on these things. Did anyone approach them after this and say, okay, you want to know the real truth? Because none of what they said was helpful. Not one thing that they said was helpful. Like,
just keep being cute.
Yeah, you're boy band. You're doing what boy bands do. You're looking cute, and everyone's screaming. And I don't want to say anything because there's like 1,000 girls in here screaming. That's not even helpful at all. But I get it. Like, that's the venue that they're doing. I wonder if somebody approached them later. Unmuted.
Boys, wonderful feedback across the board tonight. You picked a really old song as well, and you made that work. How do you feel?
Unbelievable. The crowd today are amazing.
What about you, Niall?
We're feeling great. We don't take anything for granted. We will work hard, and we're going to work hard, and we just love being here every minute of it. It's just
And Liam, I know you hurt your leg. Girls, he hurt his leg this week. It's terrible, isn't it? What do you want to say to all those screaming fans out there?
Hopefully it's going to get better soon. It's a bit hurting at the moment, but I think we'll be all right.
Hold on for long. All right. 0901 61 61 110 is the number to call for One Direction when line open. Go to the website for details how to download their performance. For now, it's One Direction.
110. 10.
Got it. Got my vote.
Poor Liam, man. Is
Not available in this country.
Okay, you are officially in control now. Tomorrow night, one act will leave for.
I hope we see that big group performance again, right, David?
Competition. See you later. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.
One Direction.
Oh, I hate this girl.
Girls, what more can you do but scream? It's Halloween. Scream some more.
What? Results already?
Okay.
Oh, it's the wife.
The announcer's voice is hilarious.
Last night felt brilliant. Got a real chance to show off our vocals, and hopefully the fans at home will vote and keep us in, because we really don't want to go home now.
Yeah, here's the big group performance.
Oh, yeah.
What song is it?
Ooh.
Oh, Christian Sambora, it's Bon Jovi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, wow. Show them how it's done, John. Show them how it's done.
every group's gonna come in doing the choruses.
Oh, maybe. That's a pretty big
Or the
band.
bridge.
Again.
Here we go. Ready?
They say we gotta hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's a lot for love. We're giving a shot.
Oh, you're right.
So just saying, whoa, living on the prayer.
Oh no, they come to the stage!
Oh no. Oh, yeah, I'm playing the guitar.
Oh, here we go. They're getting ready. They're getting ready.
Oh yeah. Here comes the part.
Yeah, here comes the part. It's the high part.
Here in the background. Oh boy. I love that girl in the front that's like. That was a treat. I love that Ryan is sweating.
It's tough being a singer.
I think that you've got a really long way to go in this competition.
Too old for that.
It's better every single week.
You just feel that there's a wave behind this band now.
And finally, Simon and the Groups. Bellamy and One Direction.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
I don't know if they make it.
I don't know.
It is time for the results. The public have voted. I'm about to reveal the 9 acts definitely going through to next week's show, and the 2 who received the fewest votes and who'll have to sing again in the final showdown. As always, good luck to everyone. In no particular order, the first act returning next week is... Page.
Oh, Simon's nervous. It shows that he doesn't know. That just shows he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Also through to next week's show is...
One Direction. One Direction.
Cher.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All right, the next act safe and definitely returning next week is...
Heartbeat.
Wagner.
Aiden.
Oh,
Of course, Aiden. Yeah. Maybe Wagner's out.
Also through to next week's show is...
Well, it's going to be him, of course, but he won.
Wagner!
No,
Wagner! He's the man, yes! Take your bow, brother, take your bow!
Remember, this is in no particular order. The feedback through on the public votes.
Oh, okay. Is the group sound? No.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to One Direction, they're going to cut the video.
One Direction.
Yeah, the video's going to end now. I hope you guys enjoyed our review, reaction, and analysis of...
I agree.
We want to hear Wagner sing too. Okay, guys. Look, fantastic. Thanks for joining us. Sorry for my antics and for our terrible singing.
And for our technical difficulties. We'll see you on the next one.